I would go through a lot of information. So much information that the students could hardly absorb it all. I've learned that it's much better to take a model and really go into depth on this model. And you'll get all of the theory, all of the lessons. This is brand new, cutting-edge stuff that you'll be able to bring back to your business. Now, I can tell you as well that for me, when I work with executives like you, I know that if I don't give you something that you can take back to work tomorrow, I failed. Because I have to add value to your jobs today. And that is my goal, that by 6:30 tonight, you will have ideas, you will have cutting-edge ideas for your business, you'll understand this model, that you can make a difference on your job tomorrow. Okay? I will also say that as we break out in groups, you will apply the model, you will come up with new ideas, and we're going to pick 2 groups to give a presentation to my investment friend and all of the other teachers tonight at 6 o'clock. So be ready for that. Okay? We will just select 2 groups to share their model, and it'll be your test. Okay? But I'll share a little bit more of that as we go through the day. We'll go through step by step. Here's what I've learned. I don't know how many of you know about the pioneers when they walked across America. When they walked across America, they used wagons like this. And when they started out, they would fill them full of pianos and chests and everything they thought they would ever need in life. The first 100 miles, they started throwing things out. You know, they got heavy. And they said, I don't think we're going to need this piano. And they'd throw it out. Well, I don't think we're going to need this bureau, this chest of drawers. We're going to throw it out. We don't need this desk. We're going to throw it out. And so within 100 miles, they had what they really needed to live. I've kind of done that with this course today. I have you for 8 hours. And I'm going to try to put in as much as I can, but I'm only going to give you the essentials. I don't have time for more than the essentials. Alright? So, be prepared for that. Less is more, and I'm going to give you the essentials of entrepreneurship. Now, every time I start out with a group, the teams start out with fantastic ideas. This is the plan when you first begin. It looks like this. This is the plan in the beginning. Somehow most plans end up looking like this at the end. And this isn't what we want. So if we go about it correctly, this is what we'll have, not this. The other thing I wanted to share with you is this. I don't know how many of you have seen this, and bear with me for 1 second. I'll show it to you. I hope. Okay, just a second. All right. That one. Just a second. Okay. This is the business. He's come up with a great idea. This is the investor. He's the general manager. Now watch him. He's excited about his idea. He's worked all day long on this idea. Now watch. He is now going to present his idea. All right, here's the presentation of the idea. Now watch this. He's presenting. He's excited about his idea. Now watch this one. Whoa! And now he comes up to the investor. Bam! Okay, that's like a lot of business ideas. It was a great idea. It was a great idea. And all day long, you're going to be working with ideas, and I can guarantee you, by the end of the day, you're going to be pretty excited about the idea. But if you don't think about the idea correctly, and don't approach it correctly, you will be knocked out. And I guarantee you, my investor friend that's coming this afternoon, he's knocked a lot of people out. All right, so now let's go back to the slides. Just a second. All right. Maybe we'll get it back up. Just a second. There we go. Okay. Now we're back where we started. All right. So, we want to go about this correctly so you're not knocked out with your new idea. Even the very best people mess up. Okay? We don't want you guys to do that. So I'm going to teach you an approach that you're going to be able to defend yourself. You're going to do the analysis, and you'll be able to defend yourself. All right? When it comes to entrepreneurship and strategic planning, it is about big ideas. It's about big ideas. There are a lot of little ideas, but I want you guys to be thinking boundary-breaking, big ideas. We could conform or we could transform our industries. By conforming, we're going to do what our competition is doing. We're going to be doing, we may improve a little bit. But if we're with big ideas, we're actually transforming. We're redefining the industry. We're redefining how we approach things. We're looking at the customers in a whole new way. The competitors can't keep up with you when you're transforming. In fact, let me share my model of strategic planning with you just for fun. The performance, when it comes to entrepreneurship and strategic planning, the ultimate objective is to increase performance. You want to increase the performance of your organization. The problem is that performance is interpreted by different people in different ways. So how do you measure performance? Let me give you an example. All of these people are stakeholders to your organization. And all of them expect your organization to perform for them. All right? For example, if I take a look at your shareholders, your investors, what do they want out of your organization? They want a good return on their investment. They want money. They want their money that they've given to you to grow. That's what shareholders want. What do employees want? Employees want money. Employees want a good income. They want job security. Here's the problem though. If you pay the employees what they want to be paid, the shareholders aren't going to be happy because they're not going to be getting the money that they want. Customers, what do they want? They want high quality service and products, and they want them free. They don't want to have to pay. And it's interesting because the research shows over the years, as your company and your products age, they want higher quality and lower prices. That's a fact. Over time, that's what they expect. Now, if your customers get their performance the way they want their performance, higher quality, lower prices, you can't pay your employees, and your shareholders aren't going to be happy. Distributors, suppliers, the suppliers want you to pay top money for what they give you. Lenders, they want to charge you interest. Now let's go over here. Oh, this is what I love. The government, what do they want from you? They want you to hire every person in Santiago. They want taxes. They want you to, not just little, they want you to support all of the social system for some. That's what government does. But if you do that, you can't pay the shareholders. You can't hire the buyer. And what does the media want? They want ugly little stories. Newspaper people. In fact, Alfredo and I talked about this morning on the way over. Last May at the University of Notre Dame, President Obama came and spoke. There were a few protesters. The newspapers is all they reported on was the protesters. Not the speech, not the event. There were protesters there. These people want dirty little stories about you.
They want dirty little stories. And if they get their dirty little stories, it scares the customers. And employees don't want to work for dirty little companies. And so the bottom line is that everybody wants something different. Employees, they want pay, security. Owners want dividends. Customers want quality, safety, value. Governments want you to comply. They want you to get jobs. Everybody wants something different. The problem is when we do strategic planning or entrepreneurship, it's all there for performance. But what performance are we planning towards? Whose measure of performance are we planning for? Are we inventing new products for? Are we creating new services for? Whose performance matters?